He still love it. So you really
and I'm glad that I'm here, G. But it's fucked up I had to lose an eye to see shit clearly.
He might be a drug addict or an alcoholic.
This is the benefit of Jungle. This is why we need more Jungle. Say that one more time. I'm sorry. You work at the grocery store. If I rent you got to hook up on some groceries and shit.
I can't hook you up on grocery, but I can hook you up in a single car.
My nigga.
I tell you, man, life is a man. Snapper. Dressed already. We got some shrimp and some snapper. Oh yeah. 40.
Things like that. I talked to the owner of the house. Matter of fact, I'm going to call the owner now. I'm going to call the owner of the house next door and let him know that, hey man, we got thieves breaking in, and if they were clearly willing to come into an occupied property, onto an occupied property, there are multiple people that live here, and clearly they would be willing to come into a property where it's clearly vacant, right? So I'll call him and let him know that you better secure your property. Right past me, as I'm like, he's so lucky I wasn't here. He's so lucky because again, like my kitchen looks out into the front.
That's crazy.
I'm up at 5 a.m. every day, right? Every day. So I would have seen it, right? I would have seen him as soon as he walks into my front, but I just wasn't here, right? And
wow.
Bro, you know what's crazy though?
Wow.
Bro, you know what's so crazy, bro? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I want you to extrapolate this out.
It's fucked up.
I'm about to call it that. So my next door neighbor, remember he's Ethiopian or whatever, and they bought the house. I'm bringing this shit all full circle in a few minutes. Yo, what's up? Hey, you on my stream, man? Hey, I want to tell you, man. Look, I got a nigga came in my front yard. Came around the side of my house. You know how these houses are all semi-detached, right? Went in my damn shed, and that's basically damn near in the alley. Stole my bike out of there and went shit. And so I'm telling you, bro. And normally I'm here that time, cause he did it at 5 a.m. No, bro. 9 times out of 10, if I'm here, he would have just walked right past me, right? Because I'm in the front of the house where my kitchen is in the front. And so I'm telling you, bro, your house wide open. Like, and my shit, he threw my shit over in your yard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had like a little Allen wrench, you know, the little multi-tool, and everything I had like in the bike bag, he just threw it over in your yard. Why he did this shit, I have no idea. But I'm telling you, you need to make sure your property is secure, bro, because someone will break in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, for what? Man, anybody, man, shit, for what? They ain't gonna do shit, right? You know.
And he gone already.
Yeah, he gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have a visual, like, a clear facial image of him. So, you know, I just got video of him doing it.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Are you, please keep your eye on there. I'm about to check one in an hour or so. Yeah, because
it was at 5 a.m, man. So, you know, like, you know, like, as I said, normally if I were here, I would have seen it. But, you know, at 3 a.m, you know, he might would have called me where I wouldn't even been awake. You know what I mean? Or, you know, but I mean, you know, your sign blew somewhere out of the house too, off the you know, the little for sale sign. I don't know where it is, but the wind probably blew it off. But so you might want to let your agent know that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But you know, it might need to get an alarm or something. You know what I'm saying? the short term. You know what I mean?
I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Just, at night, I mean, I'm gonna check it out. I'm having agent bring that shit up, and I'm about to check it out. But please, at nighttime, if you see anybody, just let me know, bro.
Yeah, cause you know, because you know how shit. It's people in here, bro. Like that was real bold, bro. Like that was bold as hell. Like that was very bold, man. Like
what's bold?
what he did. Stealing my bike, bro. Like that bike was in my backyard, like in a shed. Like it wasn't even visible from the street. You understand? Which means that he had to be watching and see, me put the bike in the backyard at least. And then he come in and just say, okay, I'll get this one. But, it wasn't visible from the street. You understand? And so for him to steal it, that's pretty damn bold.
Like a motorbike, right?
No, it's just a bicycle, an e-bike.
Oh, okay.
A fucking e-bike.
I thought it was like one of them scooters or something.
Nah, he couldn't pick up the scooter and leave. You gotta crank them shits up. But an e-bike, and he could easily sell it. You probably easily sell an e-bike. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, crackhead, okay.
No, boy, a crackhead wouldn't have been hauling that bike off. It wasn't heavy, but a crackhead, I don't think it was a crackhead, man. I don't think so. Look like a young boy, young man, you know what I'm saying? What you think?
Yeah.
He didn't look like no crackhead to me. He didn't look like no crackhead, But yeah, man, I just want to give you a heads up on that.
What's his name again? I forgot.
Omar. Yeah, shit, Omar the one gave me the footage of the shit. That's what I'm telling you. You need to get cameras, but you need an alarm system. Because cameras, they don't fear the cameras. You know what I'm saying? They'll cover their face. But the alarm might scare them off. Some get the buzzing or beeping or something. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. They just keep an eye, and I'll be around soon, all right?
All right, yep. Man, one of the things interesting about this Latino, if I reported this shit to the police, this shit be public record, right?
Yeah, I mean, dude, what is it? I think it's 90% fail rate when it comes to stolen property.
Yeah.
So
if I report this shit to the police, it becomes public record, correct? Mm-hmm. Someone looking to buy a house, his house is for sale.
They'll see that.
They might look up the police reports, right?
Yep.
There are probably some agencies that collate all the police reports in the area and report them on a website somewhere. I would imagine there's a building, right? What's this neighborhood like? Safe school, safe neighborhood type website, right? And so how much crime doesn't get reported like this? It's but it has an impact, even though it's not measured, right? It does have an impact, you know what I'm saying? And that could be one of the reasons why his house is not selling. Think about that. How long has his house been on the market now?
Oof.
We looked at it a while back, right?
Yep.
That was what, a month ago?
Yep. This is your neighbor, right?
Yeah, next door, immediate next door neighbor. Yeah, and so now you got it. So Master Kim said, Master Kim, he trying to think I'm trying to scam the man. Now, I ain't want to break in on the man's house because let's say they go in there and if they snatch out something, they ain't gonna do it in a way, they're not gonna say what?
Become a squatter too.
There is that, right? But they could go in there and snatch out the faucets and shit, right? Snatch out the copper or whatever, and then maybe you got a leak going if the water's on. But at best, at worst, or at best, he needs to just put an alarm system in there. That's gonna cost him some money in the interim until the place gets sold, right? That's
I got the Blink, whatever roller skater girl was talking about. I got that, and they just updated their software, so now this shit got AI face recognition, so it might, like, you might not pick it up. Yeah, you might not pick it up, but their original video could, if let's say the police has an investigation or a warrant, they're gonna spot your ass immediately.
But what if they got a mask on?
That would be a different story. but I'm saying like if you go in there, like it's gonna be easier to identify now.
Yeah, that's interesting. You know, I'm just happy he threw all my shit behind it. Oh, you know, it's interesting. You know, because I made this observation earlier this week. I said, hey, what's more valuable, tools or crack, right? And so the things he threw down were like, you know, my daily working tools. You know, because I'm going in houses and I'm trying to see if I can find, but I'm like tightening up beds and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, you have the little Allen wrench to tighten up the bed. It's got a screwdriver on there, this and that on there. And so all that shit he just threw out of my bag. You know, I have a little bag on the bike. So he threw all that shit out and just took the bike. Yeah, so it's fucking interesting, bro. Fucking interesting. Next door to him is a mixed couple, a gay. What was it? Two women, a black woman lesbian and a white woman lesbian. Now, I haven't called the police. I don't know if I should or not. They're not going to be looking for this bike. But imagine what if I would do a police report and someone was looking to buy this house next door and these white people, they live 2 doors down from me. Now they got a police out here. And that's not good for property rights. And again, I say, what is this black man going to do with the bike? What is he going to do with the bike? Well, he going to do DoorDash, something productive. This is why you want to live around blacks. And so in DC right now, we have a well-known slumlord case going on. And I think you're going to find it interesting to start talking about this, who the slumlords are. It's very, very interesting. And so we'll start off here. Who are the slumlords in DC?